Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another blind commentary. And today I'm reacting to another 107 Facts video from ChannelFrederator. This time it's the second Steven Universe one. And, yeah, I know it hasn't been that long since I last did one of these for the Star Versus one, but it has been a long time since I did the last Steven Universe one, and I figured I just might as well start doing these a bit more regularly since there are quite a few now that I think I'd like to see. And I mean, there's even a third Steven Universe one out at this point, so that's even more reason to just go ahead and get this out of the way. And hopefully it's good. Hopefully I actually learn a bit more in this one. I think the first one mostly had stuff that I already knew about Steven Universe just from watching and just from what people had told me, but maybe they'll have to get to more obscure facts here and more just stuff that I haven't heard before, and if so, that could be a bit more interesting. And either way, I'm expecting I'll enjoy this. I usually enjoy these things. They're pretty fun. I mean, I don't know actually if these make for the best reactions, but you guys seem to like watching them, so figured might as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, and here we go. Lots of people asking for more.
This has been Chef Lexi. I want to see 107 more facts about Steven Universe.
Yeah, and you're not alone. That was a lot of requests. Tuned up. 107 more facts about Steven Universe.
First burst onto the scene in 2013, we couldn't get enough of the little half-human, half-gem and his gang of magical beings. So how could 107 piddly little facts ever be enough for this beloved animated adventure? It couldn't! Neil McNeil here with Frederator, and we've compiled 107 more facts you should know about Steven Universe. And just a warning, some of these facts could be a little spoilery, so proceed at your own risk.
Yep, fine with me. I've seen every episode to this point.
With the vibe that Steven is based on her younger brother, Rebecca Sugar based the show's visuals and themes on video games, TV shows, and movies she and her brother experienced together as children. Fact number 2, according to Rebecca Sugar, the Legend of Zelda series was a huge influence on the show's story, aesthetics, and music. Fact
I guess I can kind of see that.
Music, each crystal gem has their own instrument associated with them that is used for their individual pieces of theme music. When certain characters appear together, the piece that plays will combine their respective instruments. Fact number 4, Pearl's theme music contains a piano. Garnet's is associated with a synth bass, and Amethyst music utilizes an electric drum kit. The guitar is prominent in the theme music for Rose Quartz, and whenever Steven uses Rose's powers, stringed instruments can also be heard. Fact number 5, in the episode Sadie's Song, Steven catches Sadie singing along to a catchy pop tune playing on the radio. The song is used again later in the episode for a montage sequence, and if the voice behind that original tune is familiar to you, it's because it's sung by Olivia Olson, who is also the voice of Marceline the Vampire Queen on Adventure Time. Fact number 6, Olivia Olson was also the little girl who covered Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You in Love Actually back in 2003. Number 7, the design for Onion's secret room is similar to that of Pixar's Speakeasy Room. Fact number 8, World War II never took place in Steven's world, but before you think about moving there, keep in mind that holidays also don't exist in Steven's world. Gotta take the good with the bad, I guess. Fact number 9, Sugar has said that the central theme and meaning of Steven Universe is the unconditional love a family has for one another. Fact number 10, one of Sugar's goals in creating Steven Universe is representing groups of people who haven't been featured very much in mainstream television and making them relatable to everyone. Number 11, Rose's armory is based on Batman's Batcave. One of the most
even got the
is the giant penny on display in the armory, which is identical to the giant
Batman reference
Batman kept as a trophy for the Batcave after one of his clashes with Harvey Two-Face Dent, who has an obsession with coins. Number 12, just like Rebecca Sugar, Steven plays a ukulele proficiently. Like creator, like creation. Number 13, in the series canon, Steven wrote the show's theme song itself. Steven also has perfect pitch. Number 14, Matt Burnett and Rebecca Sugar have described Steven as a savant when it comes to music. Number 15, from the early conceptual stages until the time it airs, the Steven Universe episode typically takes anywhere between 9 and 12 months to make. Number 16, Steven Universe is a board-driven show, meaning that the writers do not write traditional scripts. Instead, episode outlines are written and given to teams of storyboard artists that are responsible for visualizing the episode and writing the dialogue.
Really interesting way to do it.
Cordy claims that the actual discussions about the show's canon in the writer's room have been way sicker than anything the internet has created or fantasized about regarding Steven Universe.
Really?
Number 18, the characters can look widely
That's
different
interesting.
from episode to episode depending on who is storyboarding.
Yeah, that's a pretty good demonstration there. And I never notice it when I'm watching, because it always just looks like Steven Universe.
In 2015, an official hardcover guide to the show was released, titled Steven Universe: The Guide to the Crystal
Well, that's
Gems.
cool.
It was written by Rebecca Sugar herself and finally spills the beans on some of the show's best-kept secrets regarding, you guessed it, the crystal gems. Number 21.
Probably an interesting read.
Breakfast Friend or You has been made into an actual
of course.
online test you can take, word for word and question for question. Number 22. In addition to Rose, the other established quartz-type gems in the series are Steven, Jasper, and Amethyst.
Yeah.
Number 23. Fusions have no basis in romance or attraction. They are based purely on the personal relationship between the partners who have fused. Though that's not to say that they can't be romantic. Number 24. Sardonyx
Lots of
was given
shipping.
a gap in her teeth by storyboard artist Joe Johnston, who also has a gap in his teeth. Number 25. One of Sardonyx's lines is, "But yes, occasionally I am known to smash." According to Matt Burnett, Sardonyx would play as King DDD, who also has a giant hammer, as her main in Smash Bros. Number 26. Rebecca Sugar recommended to Joe Johnston that he look at the choreography for the K-pop group Soon Me for animating Pearl and Garnet's fusion dance.
Oh, okay, so that's why.
For Pearl and Garnet fusion
Interesting
dance were even
choreography.
timed to Sun Mi's track Full Moon. Number 28. Normally gem fusions have their own individual voice different from their component gems. Malachite is so unstable that she doesn't have any voice at all. Number 29. Sugarlight's Tower
I think she
Smashing
says
Punch
stuff
is inspired
eventually.
by both Popeye's Twister Sock Punch and Donkey Kong's Giant Punch in the Super Smash Bros. Series. Number 30. Despite retaining Rose's gem, Rainbow Quartz would be very different if Steven were to fuse with Pearl. Number 31.
Yeah,
Opal
I
was
would imagine
originally
so.
meant to make a Manji symbol with her 4 arms when summoning her weapon. This was scrapped because the Manji symbol is basically a reverse swastika, the infamous symbol of the Nazi Party,
Yeah.
and is commonly misinterpreted as
People
such.
would
Number
take that the
32,
wrong way.
Opal's design has changed twice due to Pearl and Amethyst's respective regenerations. Number 33. Garnet's
Makes sense.
electrical powers are a result of combining Ruby's heat with Sapphire's cold. Number 34. Seeing as how she's all of the crystal gems fused together, Alexandrite's weapon is all of the crystal gems weapons combined. Number 35. Much like an actual fusion, Alexandrite's design was made through the combined efforts of Rebecca Sugar, Colin Howard, and Danny Hines.
Cool.
Number 36. Stevani is the first human gem fusion, being 3/4 human and 1/4 gem. I'm pure human biologically, but culturally I identify as a gem. Don't judge me. Number 37. According to Rebecca Sugar, Stevani is a metaphor for all the terrifying firsts in a first relationship, and what it feels like to hit puberty and suddenly find yourself with the body of an adult. How quickly that happens, how it feels to have all
I
this
can
new
definitely
power
see
over
that.
people, or to suddenly find yourself objectified, all for seemingly no reason since you're still just you. Number 38. The fusion of Steven and Connie Stevani does not have a specified gender. What has been confirmed though is that Stevani uses gender-neutral pronouns such as they and them. Number 39. The Keystone Motel is a real place. After the episode first aired, fans gave it joke reviews based on the show, which the creators weren't too happy about, though Ian thought it was funny. Number 40,
it is
in
funny,
Keystone
but it's
Motel,
not a cool
Stephen,
thing to
Greg,
do.
and Garnet are traveling to the Keystone State. That is the nickname for Pennsylvania, and the picture on the brochure resembles this. Number 41. Ronaldo Fryman states in his blog, Keep Beach City Weird, that Beach City is located in Delmarva. In real life, Delmarva is a peninsula that occupies most of Delaware, along with portions of Maryland and Virginia. Fact number 42. In the show, however, Rebecca Sugar claims that Delmarva is its own state in an alternate Earth where Steven Universe takes place. Number 43. Beach City Funland is based on an actual theme park located at Rehoboth Beach in Delaware named Funland that Rebecca Sugar and her brother went to during their family trips as children.
Did not know
Number
that.
44. Ronaldo's blog talks about DelmarvaCon, which is held in a place called Charm City. Charm City is the nickname of the real-life city of Baltimore in Maryland. Number 45. Ronaldo Fryman is part of a community that calls themselves Planties, where he dresses up as a ficus. Number 46. Ronaldo believes that Stevani is a specially fabricated bodysuit built by the Illuminati for the purpose of international espionage.
Oh wow,
Number 47,
Ronaldo.
when Peridot's distress signal
That's why you're great.
everybody's TV, Ronaldo thought she was an eco-terrorist who failed her mission to free all of the animals from the local zoo. Number 48.
Of
Connie's
course.
last name Maheshwaran means Lord of the Universe in
Wow,
Hindi.
that's
Number
a cool
49,
name.
In Winter Forecast, Connie says itadakimasu, which is a Japanese expression said before eating. Number 50. Connie was once referred to as Steven's girlfriend in commercials in Portugal, sparking YouTube conspiracies that they would eventually date. Number 51. Ian Jones Cordy revealed that Connie's parents' first names are Doug and Priyanka. Number 52. Greg is a fan of the band Queen. In The Message, the Queen album News of the World can be seen inside Greg's van. He also owns a poster of Queen's 1975 album A Night at the Opera. Number 53. Greg single-handedly pays for all the expenses of Steven and the Crystal Gems.
Yeah, that's why Greg's pretty cool. And now he does it a lot easier.
Car wash, which he owns and operates. Number 55. The name of Greg's car wash, It's a Wash, is a play on the business term awash.
Yeah.
Awash is a business decision that isn't profitable
Clever
enough
name.
to be called a success, nor is it costly enough to be
For a
considered
business
failure.
owned
Number
by
56,
Greg.
Estelle feels voicing Garnet comes to her naturally because of how similar the role is to her personal life. She was the oldest of 9 children and acted as the responsible mother figure and leader of the bunch. Number 57, Rebecca Sugar's favorite song in the series is Stronger Than You.
It's a good one.
Special to Sugar because she got to musically collaborate with Estelle, who she deeply respects as a musician. Number 58, the bodies of the crystal gems are actually projections generated by their core gemstone, like holograms, but with actual mass. Number 59, in addition to having a Nintendo 64 and GameCube in his bedroom, Steven keeps a Game Boy in his bathroom. Number 60, Steven is the only gem to have ever been born through biological reproductive means, technically making him a new kind of life form altogether. Number 61, the reason Steven is never seen attending a school of any sort is because he is homeschooled by the gems. Number 62, the Steven Universe crew often prepares food for the premieres of new episodes and posts pictures to their Tumblr.
Really? That's pretty cool.
They had great popsicle amethyst gemstones prepared by staff member Christy Cohen.
Nice.
Number 63, in an interview, Rebecca Sugar said that of all the gems, Pearl is the one Steven knows the least about. Number 64,
I can see that.
Trusty feline companion Lion is voiced by D. Bradley Baker. Baker is known for voicing various creatures in animation and video games, including Appa and Momo in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay,
Number 65,
talented guy.
Rebecca Sugar and co-developer Ian Jones-Quartey attended the same college, the School of Visual Arts in New York City. Number 66, Lars and Sadie are some of Rebecca Sugar's earliest characters, having made them in college. And Ian is tired of people asking him how he got accepted into Cal Arts. Number 67, Rebecca Sugar isn't the only one putting their family into the show. Ian Jones-Quartey said that Gunga Pizza is based off of his grandmother, who was actually the creator of Ghana's flag. Number 68, much like Ian's family, the pizza family hails from Ghana. Kiki and Jenny grew up in Beach City, though. Number 69,
that makes sense.
Kofi Pizza's first name means born on Friday. Number 70, the dance crowd in Alone Together are based off of actual Crewniverse members. Number 71, Season 1's episodes were aired out of order. Ian Jones-Quartey intended order on his
I did in the right order, though.
If you don't know Ian Jones-Quartey's face, you may know his voice if you frequent Cartoon Hangover. He plays Wallow in Bravest Warriors. Number 73, when Steven is showing Hollow Pearl how to organize his messes in Steven the Sword Fighter, he places 3 toys on a shelf. The animal looks like Pikachu from Pokemon, the humanoid resembles Gyatru Man from the game of the same name, and the miscellaneous figure is clearly the internet meme sensation himself, Sonic the Hedgehog, not to be confused with another blue hedgehog we all know. Number 74, the choreography of the fight between Hollow Pearl and Pearl during the same episode is identical to a sword fight found in the anime Revolutionary Girl Utena. Number 75,
I want to watch Utena.
From the test
might react to that eventually.
Like a buggy video game. Number 76, Golf Quest Mini is a parody of the Pokemon games. The line "Gotta sink 'em all" is a jab at Pokemon's tagline, "Gotta catch 'em all." Number 77, at the beginning of Golf Quest Mini, Professor Sandtrap says, "It's dangerous to go alone. Take this." Which is
Zelda
a
reference.
quote from the original Legend of Zelda. It's spoken by an old man in a cave that gives Link his first sword. Number 78, you might want to watch Ocean Gem again. The initial airing had color issues that were corrected in later airings. Number 79, instead of using a weapon like other gems, Lapis has hydrokinesis, which is controlling water. Number 80, in House Guest, a Sailor Moon manga can be seen in Steven's room. Number 81, in Space Race, Pearl's uniform has a pink diamond on it. This is similar to how the Homeworld gems have diamonds on their attire. Number 82, on the design reference sheet, Pearl's tears
that still needs some explanation, though I think we can assume what it means.
After the style of tears used in Studio Ghibli's animated films. Number 83, in the political power storyboard, Onion's back had nails driven into it. In the final version, they were removed. Number 84, writer and storyboard artist Raven Malassi said that the purpose of Jasper wearing a cape in her debut was to look, quote, intimidatingly fabulous. Number 85, from the
well, it kind of worked.
It is implied that Steven is relatively
kind of wish he would have kept the cape.
Technology because he is half
it was
human.
pretty awesome.
Number 86, in an early April Fool's joke, Matt Burnett said that Say Uncle was going to be completely canon and Steven and Pizza Steve would switch places afterwards. Number 87, a poster of KK Slider from Animal Crossing can be seen in We Need to Talk. Number 88, in the flashback during We Need to Talk, Greg calls Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl Harpo, Groucho, and Chico, referring to the Marx Brothers entertainers. Number 89, in Keeping It Together, a bottle of Lon Lon milk referencing Legend of Zelda can be seen on the shelf behind Pearl. Number 90, the title of Season 2 episode Chill Tid means chill time in Norwegian Bokmål. The crew got the idea from an overseas Cartoon Network commercial. Number 91, after hearing Charlene...
always wondered about that title.
In Keystone Motel,
it's a weird one.
Rebecca Sugar had to go back and change her drawings of Ruby's expressions to match the recording better. Number 92, the art style of The Answered was inspired by the work of German animator Lot Rieniger. Both Ian and Rebecca studied in college. Number 93, in The Answered, it's revealed that Ruby and Sapphire met 5,750 years ago. Fact number 94, in the Season 2 episode Steven's Birthday, Steven turned 14 years old. And number 95, 95, in the same episode, it's revealed that Connie is 12 3/4. Number 96, in Nightmare Hospital, Connie says that she hasn't needed glasses for the last year. That means during the course of the series, Steven has aged from 12 to 14. Number 97, in Steven's birthday, Greg and Garnet are seen laughing at an album that Greg is holding. The cover looks a lot like Shine by Estelle,
yeah, that's
who
a
is
fun
the
reference.
voice actress. Number 98, It Could Have Been Great revealed that the gems' bodies automatically adjust to whatever the current gravity is. Number 99, a scene where Amethyst teaches Peridot to eat food was planned for log date 7/15/2, but it was cut due to time restraints.
Oh, that would have been adorable.
100, T-Pain is a fan of Steven Universe.
They cut an Amethyst scene?
Is Amethyst. He loves her attitude and her butt. Fact number 101,
Wow.
In April of 2015, Steven Universe's appreciation of video games came full circle when Grumpy Face Studios released the very first video game based on the show called Attack of the Light, Steven Universe RPG.
Which looks like it's pretty good.
A super fun game. Fact number
I've heard
102, for 100% authenticity, the game story was written by Rebecca Sugar and the Steven Universe writing staff. Fact
Cool.
number 103, the game features a turn-based combat system inspired by games
looks
like
fun.
Super Mario RPG.
Yeah,
and
I
Paper
can
Mario.
definitely see
number
that.
104, in the United Kingdom, part of the What Can I Do music video was censored to remove
Yeah.
part of Rose and Pearl's
Yeah.
fusion dance. Number 105,
That's
like every other
unfortunate.
modern cartoon in existence, Steven Universe has its own comic book. The book is written by Jeremy Serace, drawn by Coleman Engel, and published by Boom Studios,
Cool.
the same publisher as the Adventure Time comics. Number 106,
Well, makes
Garnet
sense.
and Pearl appeared as background characters at a bar in DC Comics Batgirl
Oh.
issue number 41, volume 4.
Cool.
And finally, fact number 107, Lion 3 Straight to Video was nominated for Outstanding Short Format Animated Program
Well
at the
deserved.
67th Emmy Awards in 2015.
Very well
To
deserved.
celebrate, writer Ben Levin publicly released the episode's original story outline online. Thanks for watching
Cool.
Toon Dub's 107 More Facts You Should Know About Steven Universe. If you liked this one, perhaps you'd like some of the other shows on our channel. And if there's any other movie or TV show we absolutely need to cover, let us know in the comments below. Because remember, Frederator loves you.
Big fan, Predator. So I just saw your 107 facts on KND, and I actually stayed till the end. Steven Universe is awesome, and I think it deserves another one. Thank you.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, this was actually a really pretty good one of these. A good amount of information that I didn't know or hadn't heard before. Some stuff I had heard before, some stuff that was well known to me, but a lot of it, I think more than in the first one, was pretty new and pretty interesting. And also, I thought it was presented well. I thought this guy, he had a clear level of enthusiasm for the show. You can tell that he's a big fan, which I think was part of the problem with the Star Versus one, which wasn't as good as some of these are. That one was kind of a bit lacking, and I think a part of the problem was that the presenter didn't really seem as into it, maybe. They were kind of maybe just going through the motions. But here you can definitely tell this guy really loves the show and was really excited to put all this information out there and make some interesting points. And yeah, these were some pretty good facts. And yeah, it was a good video. Best one of these I've watched in a while, since the Star Versus one wasn't that great, and yeah, the Ruby one honestly wasn't that impressive either. This one was, though. This was a good one, and I'll be eager to see the third Steven Universe one, and the other ones I still need to watch, which I forget what they are at the moment, but yeah, I'll try and get to whatever there is that's out there that people that would be relevant to this channel and that people want to see. Which is probably more now. I bet there's like an Adventure Time one or several Adventure Time ones, and I'm doing that now, and maybe a Rick and Morty one, I don't know. But whatever there is, I'll get to it eventually, and yeah. Hope you liked the commentary, let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.